Hey, welcome back, my YouTube friends. Tongue-tied. Oh my gosh. So welcome, my YouTube friends. This is a year in review interactive scrapbook pages that we've been making. This is set 4, and this is part 2 of our decorating class. Okay. I do have a tutorial that you can purchase that where you can get all the cutting guides for all this if you would like to have that. I will be doing an 8.5 by 11 size to go with this as well. Okay, so this is what we got done in the last class, and I did add a photo mat here. I wanted to see what it would look like. That blue paper is really throwing me. So I wanted to see. I did find another sheet of it, so I didn't know if we added it to here, if that would equalize it. And then I was thinking I turned this piece over to see what it would look like on the, using the back side of it. That ain't too bad. And while I was digging through my scraps, I found this piece. Let me scoot this over. I had the pink piece here, and I really wasn't liking that either. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over and use it on the back side. And I'm really thinking about this. Let's get the blue back. See what that does. I really like it with this and this. I just don't know. That blue is just... But I do like this. So, do I want to keep that aspect? Or cut this off and we can use it somewhere? It's kind of a navy blue. Yeah, I think I do. All right. So this is 5 1/4. So let's cut this at 5 1/4. Might even be able to use that over here. And by 11 3/4. That piece may even work well going over here. All right. So I'm going to place this where I think this needs to go. I showed you how to do that in the last class. I'm just going to use my pencil and make my tick marks where my cardstock ends. All right. So we'll see if that blue stays there. I just don't know if it's going to stay there. All right. I'll put those pieces up there because I may use them. On the back side. Ooh. See, I'm shying away from that blue again. I do like that, but that blue. Darn it. Let's see what it looks like when we flip it over now that we have that other. And maybe that's what we'll do, is just flip it over. Maybe that's what we should do. And I changed my mind on the corset thing here too. I do like that. That really adds to it. Over here, I think we're just going to put a photo mat on here. Let me see if I can find. You can put a photo mat, a 6, 4x6 card from the collection. I want to back this, and whatever I decide here is what's going to be on here. So I'm going to go 4.5 by 6.5. We may have to go a little bit bigger. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go just... And see that photo mat here, we glue it here and here, and that would hold it shut so we could, in and out with our photo mat here. Yeah, we need to go a little bit bigger. Even that size would be nice. Well, maybe just a little bit smaller. What is this? 6.5 by 8.5. We could go just a little bit smaller. Instead of 8.5, let's go 7.5. I am going to round my corners. All right. So I think that's how that's going to work instead of a corset. If you want to do a corset, you can. But I thought it'd be neat to do it that way. Okay. So we got that. I like that. Yeah, we used those over there, didn't we? Which we could use these for a photo, for a photo mat. I just don't. I think that looks better with this instead of the blue. You guys will have to let me know down in the comments. Let me know. So then this would flip, and then we'd have the pink. And I think that would be fine. Ooh, what are we going to put on that side? Okay. I know this piece for sure. I'm going to go ahead and get it put down. All right. I'm going to slide this one out of the way. So we have 1/2 inch here as well. Nope. I just don't know about the pink. What's on the back side? But the measurements, you flip it over, and I think the measurements are going to be different. I think we'd have to get something right here that would be, but that ain't bad. Okay, I know this piece for sure. Sometimes the decorating part can be the hardest part. All right. Still debating on that, because if we use the blue, then I'll flip this. I just, nope. I can't use the blue there. But I do like that. Maybe just divide that. Oh no, unplugged. Never fails. I'm going to try and put it halfway. All right, so there's that part. Yeah, I'd be, if I could decide on that. I think, do I want to put a photo mat or just save that for the photograph? All right, so on here, let me grab my paper. I should have been a little bit more organized this morning. Oh, see, that's too dark. There's a piece. All right, I'm still digging. On the back side, blue. I think I have another. Yeah, there it is. I think I like that. All right, so I'm going to go 7 5/8 by 5 1/4. I think I want the stripes to go that way. So 5 1/4. What did I say? 7 5/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like that. Maybe just a black photo mat. Or a photo card. Jeez Louise, decisions. So it'll be 5 1/4 by 5 1/2. Let's see what this looks like. So 5 1/4 by 5 1/2. Yeah, that paper is just... I like that. I don't know what cream would look like. Ooh, maybe cream. Yeah, maybe the cream would look better. So what did I say? 5 1/4 by 5 1/2. Yeah, I think I do like the cream better. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get this down. Alright. Oh, that paper. I just think the blue is just too much. Although it's very striking. Oh my gosh. Decisions. And I know you guys don't have time for me to sit here and decide all this. Alright. So if we done, yeah, see, no way on that. But we could do this one if we done the blue. Kind of like that. In fact, it fits perfect. It's just a hair too long. There we go. I do like that. That looks nice. Okay, let's do her. I do. I like that. All right. I don't know if I'm crazy about the pink either. This is the back side of this one. What's on the back side of it? Maybe we should just use this piece for the back side instead of that pink. I do like that though. All right. So, five and a quarter by 11 3/4. So 5 and a quarter by 11 3/4. Okay, so I'm just going to put it where I think it needs to go. It's hard to see where my other pencil mark was. Oh, I marked it on the other. That was dumb. Hopefully I get that right now. All right. So yes, that's going to go there. I like that. That is not right. I kind of cut just a little bit too much off of that, but that's all right. That is a-okay. All right. Excuse me. All right. I still need OMG. Usually I don't have this much problems. Okay. So we're going to glue these on. All right, let's get these. So you flip them over and it changes the dimensions. Okay, let's get this one on. All right, so now our photo mat that we're going to put here, I'm going to kind of center it to where I have the same amount of space. And I'm just going to lightly mark it to where I need to put it back. Okay, so I'm going to glue all right. Now, oh shoot, we don't have 4 of those. I was going to say we could put these here for photo corners. No, we're just going to, whatever we use here, we could put here. But that would be cute. I mean, most of it's going to be covered up anyway with, you know, a photo mat. That is cute. Erase my pencil lines. Because you're going to have a photo mat. Or your, let's get our photo mat. Where's my, oh, there it is. So our photo mat is going to be 6 1/4 by 7 1/4. So 6 1/4 by 7 1/4. Do I want to use white? Oh, excuse me. I don't think I want to use my copy paper for that if we're going to put those there. I hate to use cream and we got white over here. So let me grab a piece of white paper. I said 6 1/4 by 7 1/4. Oh, I went too big. I need to cut it down 1/4 inch. So it needed to be, because we got these here, it needs to go to 6 by 7. So I'm just going to cut off 1/4 inch on 2 ends. Wasn't even thinking about that. So these just barely peek out. I like it. Let's do it. And our photo mat. I like it. Now we know that, our photograph, we can embellish this up a little bit. If you're going to put, a 6 by 4 photograph, of course, that one's too big. But yeah, like, pretend this is your photograph. Then you can journal here. You can put your embellishments. That's kind of neat. All right. And of course, some more of the decorating will be when we go to put our photographs in here as well. All right. Do I stay with that paper? This is the time I need to be deciding. This is the time. All right. Oops. Kind of like this blue. Of course, it's a sticker. Maybe put it on the black. There we go. Now, if I had my photograph, I could put my photograph there right now, and then So I'm just going to kind of fussy cut around this. But since we're not adding our photos yet, I want to be able to slide a photo underneath this. All right, so I'm just going to glue. And you can do the same thing over here to the other side as well. Here's the whole story. We could do that. There we go. Perfect. So I'm just going to fussy cut around this one. And I'm not a good fussy cutter. I'll just warn you. I'm not real big on fussy cutting. Sometimes you just got to do it. Put that one up there at top. I like it. So I'm just going to barely glue the end, because we don't know the photograph we're going to put there yet. Oops. Perfect. All right. That blue's got to go. So let me grab, and I really don't think, well, that ain't bad. Yeah, that blue's got to go. I can't live with that. So if we open up this, that goes nice. All right, so I'm going to cut this strip down to 3/8 because that's a 1/2 inch. All right. That's almost too big. Maybe this one's a little bit smaller. Yep, I like it. And it fits perfectly. So now I'm committing myself now since I put this strip down. So I'm now committed. And we get this these pages done, and then the pages that we've done so far, I will show you how we're going to be putting this all together. So it won't be the whole thing, it'll just be the pages that we've done so far, because I know some of you are pretty anxious to see how we're going to put this all together. and you can't see the project until I get, show you that. And then you're like, oh yeah, this is cool. All right. So this over here, let's get this decorated. Let me find my copy paper. All right, so let's get some photo mats. I guess that's only one sheet. Let's go 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. And that's okay if we overlap. Because we're just overlapping just a hair. It's not going to hurt nothing. All right. We didn't use that. Right? Because we used that and that. Okay. And I don't want to get into any new paper. All right. Oh, it's that blue. Get away from that blue. Okay, now I'm going to look at my embellishments. I'm going to see if there's any. Them are all big ones. Lost and found. We could just put a photo mat here. I think I kind of like that. All right. So the space that we have is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. We could almost go 4 1/2. Let's go 4 1/2 by 3 1/4, and I'm going to cut more of that blue side off. I want the more of the peach. No, let's go 4 1/4. So there's our photo mat. As I cut off all the blue, I'm going to say we could put this piece that I cut off I'm cutting this in two. So that way I can pull that over and have that come down like that. There, I like it. And that's just the blue. I like it. I like it. All right. So let's get this piece down. Okay, let's get this piece down. I'm going to slide it underneath the photo mat. Yeah, I wish I was inking, but I know the inking takes a lot longer for classes, so. Oh, and I wasn't supposed to, I'm going to trade spots. I wasn't supposed to tape that one corner because it's overlapping. I forgot. So, don't tape this corner. I can tape it a little bit. All right. Yeah, I want the blue on this side. So I'm just going to center this. There. I like it. Oh, I was going to say, that's crooked. But I hadn't glued it down yet. It's like, whoa, wait a minute. Can't live with that. All right. Of course, we'll put something there, but that will be determined when we go to do our photographs. And I think I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that until I get my photographs. Oh, we had this one little piece here. That does go nice right there. I'm just going to glue the middle of it. Way too much glue. Way too much glue. All right. So I'm going to call this set decorated. You know, and you photo mats, that'll come when we go to put our photographs on. I like it. I like it. I mean, I'm not a big fan of that, but it's better than the blue. Much better than the blue. All right. So the next class, I will show you how we're going to put just the pages that we have done yet. And then once we get all the pages all done, then I will do those pages as well. But I want to show you how we're going to be putting this together so you can get a feel of where this is all going. Okay, because I don't know if you can see where it's all going. Okay, so that is going to be the next class. So let me know what you think. Yeah. All right, guys. So Thanks for hanging out with me. I greatly appreciate it. And hey, we'll see you in the next class. All right. As always, keep scrapping. Bye bye.